Wake up!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Married to Film. I'm Ralph. This is Shamanda.
Hey.
Right now we're at episode 11 of BattleStar Galactica. This one's called Colonial Day. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Live from Cloud 9, the most luxurious cruise ship in the fleet, it's the Colonial Gang. It's a new talk show that brings you the inside scoop on the fleet's movers and shakers. I'm James McManus, formerly of the Catholic Times. With me are two of the only remaining legitimate journalists left in the universe. Wyatt Palacios, veteran commentator for the Pycon Star Tribune, welcome. And my wingman, Seifu Hamilton, former editor of the Airline Gazette. As most people probably know, Cloud 9 was damaged during a Cylon attack and had to be evacuated. With repairs now complete, President Roslin has picked it as the site for an historic gathering. It's the first meeting of the interim Quorum of 12, which will coincide with Colonial Day, the 52nd anniversary of the signing of the Articles of Colonization. Why wanted to weigh in?
Laura Roslin should be applauded for restoring the system of checks and balances.
Great. Every delegate chosen so far has been a Roslin crony. It's a public quorum, okay? That will rubber stamp every edict this power man school teacher will try and...
How can you say that when half the quorum hasn't even been selected?
I predict every last one will be Roslin lackey, handpicked by the power behind the...
That's the woman that was standing there like this.
Oh, okay.
When she walked away, because she was looking at the snakes and stuff. I think that was her. And then he was like,
I disagree.
Please help Roslin regulate the internal economy, make sure vital food and medical supplies were fairly
He
distributed.
is a
Yeah, and I'm
fatuous
pretty sure that
gas
was
bag
her.
who's made a fortune to take back deals. The members of this quorum have
Freedom of the
profited.
press.
As we speak, survivor...
Madam President, the fatuous gas bag would like 5 minutes of your time.
Wally. How's it feel to be a celebrity?
Oh, well, I love it. They'll probably be calling me a fascist next.
No, I'm the fascist. You stick with being the gas bag.
Madam President, excuse me, Madam President, you're going to want to hear this.
Hello, Commander.
Are you listening to this?
Indeed.
Can't allow a terrorist to sit in government.
My hands are tied. I don't want to turn him into a martyr. Sagittarian law allows a prisoner to regain his citizenship once he's served his time.
Tom Zarek represents a danger to the entire fleet. I can bar him from traveling to Cloud 9 on that basis alone.
I perfectly understand the threat Tom
can't go to
Zarek
Cloud 9.
represents. But the last thing I need is for you to start acting like my own personal goon squad. We need to let this play out. Thank you.
did she just hang up?
Hold on to your shorts, folks. Another second ago, we're getting a live feed from the Astral Queen. Tom Zarek is about to make a statement.
Whoa.
Wow.
Citizens of the 12 colonies, I am humbled and moved by this great honor. I will be a voice for those who have gone too long unheard by a government that serves only the privileged and the powerful. It turns a blind eye to the needs of the weak and the poor, but Roslin and her Confederates will no longer be able to ignore us.
You've been selected as Caprica's delegate to the Quorum of 12.
Me? Is this some kind of joke?
Guess you got the super genius vote. No accounting for taste.
Congratulations, Doctor.
Thank you. Politics is the only thing more boring than blood samples. All those interminable speeches, all that dreary pomp.
Parties full of young women, drawn to men of power.
But when the people call you myself,
She always know how to draw to his libido, huh?
Right.
I can't remember the last time I felt the sunlight on my face. Sure feels good. Almost like the real thing.
So why is Roslin insisting on letting so many people come?
Well, I guess she thinks it's important for them to be able to observe how their government works.
So basically, she's already running for re-election.
No. Kara. Ah! 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 Kara, get out! Give me that.
That knee is fine.
Okay, that knee is fine.
Starbucks follow. Zarek's here.
Copy. Don't worry, this guy's mine the second he makes the wrong move.
Yeah? Well, you'll have to beat me to him.
Murderer! You don't belong here, Zarek. Go back!
What did you say? He's not a murderer. He's a freedom fighter, all right?
Excuse me. May I see your security pass, sir?
Yeah, no problem. A citizen of Sagittarian, I got every legal right to be here.
Your rights don't extend to roughing people up. Lay a hand on anyone else, and you'll be getting to know Galactic as break. Well, everything's in order. Enjoy your stay on Cloud 9.
Oh, I will.
Good heaven.
Right. I'm gonna.
Tom Zarek.
Good heaven.
Colonel Ty. BattleStar Galactica. My wife. Does she have a name?
Ellen,
Call me Tom. I don't like to stand on ceremony.
I'm the same way. All this pretension makes me sick.
You're holding up the line.
Carry on.
Thank you for making me feel welcome, Ellen.
Hope to see you again.
Why did you do that?
To get our picture on the front page of every half-baked newsletter and photo service in the fleet.
I don't need my picture taken with a terrorist.
Oh, wake up, Saul. Look at these cameras. Roslin's the past, Zarek's the future. A blind man can see that.
Madam President,
Mr. Zarek?
if I were to offer you my hand in friendship, would you take it?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Don't.
That was nicely played.
Thank you.
Just remember, I'm not your enemy, Madam President.
In some cases, existing policies regarding matters such as the distribution of medical supplies need only a review.
You're missing an intriguing opportunity. Lia's not wearing any underwear.
Oh, don't be absurd.
She's been eyeing you all afternoon.
You're not jealous.
Love isn't about sex, guys.
There's an enlightened point of view.
I've been thinking.
You think too much.
And as far as I'm concerned, you can have any woman you want. But always remember, I have your heart.
Yes, of course you do.
Spooky.
I can always rip it out of your chest if I need to.
So if there are no objections, the chair will entertain motions to accept today's agenda as proposed.
I have an objection.
Of course you do.
Right.
The chair recognizes Sagittarius.
All the items on your agenda are important, I agree. Ration distribution, education, medical services, all very, very important. But I'm frankly shocked to discover the most critical issue of all is nowhere to be found.
Really? Well, perhaps Mr. Zarek could enlighten us.
The election of a vice president. If, God forbid, anything should happen to you, Madam President, we have no designated successor. The civilian branch of our government will be paralyzed, leaving the door wide open for a military dictatorship. Sagittarian moves that the first item on the Quorum's agenda should be nominations for vice president.
Second. Second.
Second.
Yeah, I just woke up.
Caprica seconds for various reasons, which are far too obvious and numerous to go into right now. But certainly, I think we can all agree that it'd be a good idea to have a successor.
The motion has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of opening nominations for the vice presidency, say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Floor is now open for nominations. The chair recognizes Virgon.
Now, there is only one man here who is willing to work for the betterment of the people in this fleet. I nominate Tom Zarek.
Let me see where this is going.
Jiminon seconds the nomination.
The nomination of Tom Zarek for the vice presidency has been accepted. The chair will remain open for 72 hours for nominations. The session is now adjourned.
Thomas Zarek is not going to be my vice president.
6 months till the presidential election. We could have handpicked a candidate. You know, it didn't shock me when Baggett nominated him, but Porter, that was surprising.
Not really. The Gemini ships use more water per capita than any other ships in the fleet. She wanted more rations. I said no.
Well, Zarek may have made some new friends in the last few weeks, but there are still plenty of people out there who hate him.
Don't underestimate Zarek. He's charismatic and knows what buttons to push. And frankly, Madam President, I am concerned about the security aboard Cloud 9.
I want you leaning forward on this captain. If they so much as sneeze, I better have a handkerchief.
Understood.
We need a candidate. Someone who will quickly win the delegate support.
An established name?
No, baby.
I'm not a politician.
But you know how to get things done. You have kept this fleet functioning all this time.
No.
He could be some kin to him, them cheekbones.
Thanks, but
I cannot allow Tom Zarek to be one heartbeat away from the presidency, Wally. I need you.
Uh-oh.
you got me, Madam President.
Wake up!